Hello everyone, it's me Saif here again with another video of our platform data science era. And in this playlist we're discussing about the Python. So in this video I'm gonna cover conditional statements such as how to use if, else and all if. Well, this is actually another part of our conditional statement. Okay, so how can we use these three things together? So the last video we have discussed how we can use two conditions by using if and else. However, in this video our focus will be how can you use more than two conditions. So by doing this, actually you can use as many conditions as you want. So for example, your first condition can start with if and the last condition can start with else. However, if you want to add, you can add as many conditions as you want in between that by using all if. Well, all if is a short form of else if. Okay, so that's kind of similar way to write code the way we have learned in the last video. So let me do that with an example, guys. Okay, let's say I'm assigning two variable x and y, and I want to see which one is greater or which one is less or something like that. So let's say I'm assigning x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 5. Okay, now let's say I'm going to use three conditions. The first condition is for if x greater than y. Then let's say I want to print y is greater than x. I want to print this statement by comparing these two variables x and y. Now if this condition is not true, let me put another condition here by using the new term we are learning here, which is the short form of else if. So here I need to start from the beginning. Okay, good. Now here I'm having all if, and then again the same way we wrote the code, which is x double equal y. Double equal, we use that, which is an operator to check whether x is equal to y or not. And when this statement is true, we need to print x and y are equal, right? And then let's put the last condition. When the first and second both condition is not true, let me put here as let me write down else, and then again colon, and then you need to print. Okay, you should print here actually x is less than y. So here, that's how you can use multiple conditions to solve a real life problem. This is a very simple problem just to show you how it really works. So here I am hitting the run button. So the result is saying y is greater than x. You can clearly see that here. Okay, there must be some kind of mistake. Okay, so when x greater than y, I wrote down, like y is greater than x. That's why it's showing the opposite result. So let me write down like this way. If x less than y, then actually y is greater than x, right? Or you can write x is less than x, which is a similar things to write. Now if I hit the run button here, you can see x is less than y. Okay, again some kind of mistakes. Okay, the mistake is that my first point was x is less than y, that means y greater. The second point is when both are equal, and the last point should be like x is greater than y. Okay, now it should be fine. Now if I hit the run button again, now you can see it says x is greater than y. Now let me try to change the number. Let's say I'm having x as 2 and y as 7. Now it should let me know that y is greater than x. Let me hit the run button at first to store both the variable x and y. Then let me hit the run button on my conditions. You can see it goes with the first condition now, which says y is greater than x. Okay, cool. That's how you can use multiple conditions. Now let me solve one problem very quickly. Let's say you want to check if a number is positive or negative. So on these cases, how many conditions you should have? At first, you need to set up the algorithm by yourself. So here you should assign three conditions. One condition for when a variable is less than 0, that is negative. When it is greater than 0, that is positive. And when it is exactly equal to 0, we don't clearly say that is positive or negative. Okay, so let me put down the first condition here. Okay, so let's say now I want to assign a variable, let's say a. Well, let's say I want to input a random number. For that, for this moment, let me write down float. Float means I can have decimal values while inputting any random number. Then let me call the input function here, and if I run this, it should ask me to assign any random number I want. Let's say the number is 23.4. Let me hit the enter here. So it's already stored with 23.4. Now let's say I want to check whether it's positive or negative or anything like that. Okay, so here let me use my first condition. Let's say that says if a greater than 0, print a is positive. And the second condition for the if, and if I write if a less than 0, that means it should print a is negative. Now if both the first and second condition is not true, then let's say I want to print that is 0. Okay, or I can write a is equal to 0. A is equal to 0. Okay, good. Now if I hit the run button, you can see it is clearly telling me a is positive, which is 23.4. Now if you want, you can run both these together. Okay, so let me just write down here, and let me write down the whole functions and the input variable together. Now I can input any number I want. Let's say I want to input -2, and if I click the enter, it says, oh, a is negative. So that's how you can use multiple conditions by using if in between if and else. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe my YouTube channel to have one video every single day of 2023. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.